I watched this movie, The Holiday. Have you heard of this dog shit?
No.
Okay. Everybody's saying this is the movie to watch. Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet.
New
Jude
or old?
Law. It's an old movie.
Okay.
And Jack Black. And it's making a resurgence. I love Christmas movies.
Yeah.
And it was the dumbest fucking thing I'd ever seen. It was worse than like a Hallmark movie. Like the dialogue. Like, you know why actors get paid so much now? Because they can sell this shitty dog shit dialogue. Like at one point, Jude Law was like making his speech to Cameron Diaz, like, and I love you, and I hope that's enough. And then she would be like, I didn't think that you would say that I love you. Like the dialogue was written by a third grader.
Sure.
And like, as if, first of all, Jack Black is going to get Kate Winslet. What are you talking about? That made me nuts. He's not, dude.
Yeah.
Cameron gets Jude and beautiful Kate gets Jack Black. That alone infuriated me.
Really?
She had Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic.
Willing to drown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they put her with this guy?
Yeah.
As much as I think I love Jack Black. Don't get me wrong.
Jude can get it though.
Jude is stunning.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, look
honestly,
at him.
to be like, I don't want to put you off, but I do gay shit with Jude Law.
Right? Anybody would do gay shit with. He's perfect.
I mean,
looking.
here's how it would go. He'd be like, "Hey, do you want to, fuck around?" I'd be like, "Hey, I'm not gay."
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "So do you want to?" I'd be like, "All right." Like that.
Yeah, all right. And then what would you let him do? Butt fuck?
I don't know. Whatever he says, I guess.
I don't think he'd butt fuck you. I think he would play with your booty like Unk Shine.
Yeah.
And you guys would French and like jerk off together, but I don't think he would butt fuck you.
I think I'd leave there being like, that was pretty, like, I don't feel gay.
Yeah.
I feel like
well, it's
I feel good. I feel good right now.
Well, that's the thing, as we learned from Dr. Joe Court, is that guys who masturbate together and stuff, they're not gay, but they want to admire each other's loads. What a big load you have.
That's what I think we would do. He'd be like, "That's a lot of cum, Tom," and I'd be like, "Thanks, Jude Law."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the reason I brought up this stupid fucking dumb movie is that his character cries a lot, and then Cameron Diaz can't cry. So that's their juxtaposition of stupid character traits.
Okay.
And by the way, Cameron Diaz is stunning as well.
You know that she's like fully retired from
fully
showbiz.
retarded? I thought you were going to say that she's fully
retired.
She's fully retarded. Really?
She's just done with it.
Good for her. Well, I'm sure she's made enough money.
It's been a while. She's definitely made a lot of money. I'm just saying that, like, when was the last time you saw Cameron Diaz in a movie?
You know, I not in a film, but I saw her on a flight to JFK at 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And she looked perfect. I mean, she came on the plane to JFK wearing the red lip, the full makeup. I mean, she's stunning. This is no joke. Look, when these people tell you...
Oh, there. See, look at that first thing underneath. Cameron Diaz explains to Kevin Hart why she left acting.
Well, let's see.
It's the,
I mean, it's a hard... I'm sure. Did she adopt kids or something? Probably she became a mom.
I don't know. I'm sure it says something there. I met my husband. We started a family. All the things I didn't have time for before. Actually, not just have the time for, but didn't have the space to make the right decisions for me at the time to bring that in.
Yeah.
She married the Good Charlotte lead, what is it, singer or guitarist or something?
Benji Madden.
Lead guitarist.
Okay. Announced that she had tied the knot, or she had retired from acting. Her final movie was in 2014.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's coming up on 8 years.
Yeah, I mean, she's had a great run. And
I know, but it's always interesting to see somebody step away. It's almost like sometimes there's this thing in professional sports where an athlete can retire. It's very hard to do at the height of their like talent and their ability, their peak performance, or they wait for your decline because they want to keep playing, you know? So like it's like a big deal when they go, while I'm still the best, I step away.
Well, what's the move? You know, I
don't know. I mean, like in stand-up, like stand-up's a really interesting one because there's absolutely a window where your star is rising, if you want to say it, or like you're in demand. And then, you know, you go down, but also stand-up's this thing where like you don't want to stop doing stand-up. I mean, you see these stand-ups that age, they still love getting on stage and telling
Milton
jokes.
Berle was performing in his 90s. Burns, Phyllis Diller. And it keeps you young. It keeps you quick.
It does. I think it's good for you. But like there is a thing where you go like, oh, I could dial this down.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for instance, the way we tour, like, I couldn't tour like this the way I tour now.
And I hope you don't. You'll die.
For sure. But also I wouldn't be, I mean, I just, it's impossible.
But the demand decreases for the act.
Yes.
And then you kind of, your diehards come with you over the years. You know, maybe you don't get those younger generation.
Yeah. I
don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know. I'm not sure how it goes.
Also, there's like ups and downs. Like you could then like have some project, something these days online, but like a movie, something that like reignites the demand for you. And then you're doing big things again.
That's true.
I think you just want to be able to keep doing stand-up.
I love it, yeah.
Movies and stuff is a different commitment. Acting,
Well, plus this, listen, and also too, when you're a woman, I think in Hollywood, you start, a lot of people don't realize this, but if you look at somebody like Christina Ricci and all these famous actresses, they start at 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start acting in a commercial at 2 years old, and then by the time you're 13, you've already been a child star or whatever. Now you have to transition into being an adult not adult actor, but a grown-up actress or whatever. And now you have to be on the cover of some Maxim magazine to show that you're now fuckable.
Yeah.
And then that window happens. It's like this constant reinventing of oneself. But really, you age out of show business by 35 for an actress?
Yeah.
You're dead. So the hot one.
Especially
the hot one.
If
That's
you're,
tough. Being the hot girl.
You're beautiful.
The hot chick. And Cameron Diaz was the hot girl for...
Oh, yeah.
She had such a good run. She's perfect. I mean, even in this garbage movie, The Holiday, you look at this face on her, and I was like, oh, she's just stunning.
Yeah.
Beautiful blue eyes, and she's just bubbly. And
yeah, she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.